Thanks for joining me here today in the Ginger's Kitchen. I am making a smoked salmon dip. But before I get started, is there something you'd like to learn how to make? Tell me what it is down below in the comments. I have some ingredients laid out here. This is 8 ounces of cream cheese. It's been sitting out on the counter to soften. I have 1/3 cup of sour cream, and I'm just gonna get that right on in there. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of dried dill. If you're using fresh, use about 1.5 teaspoons, and 1 teaspoon of dried chopped chives. If you're using fresh, go ahead and use about 2 tablespoons. So I've got a hand mixer. I'm just gonna kind of smash it down a little bit and then get it completely blended, and then we'll move on. Just get everything nice and incorporated. All right, that's nice and combined, smooth and creamy. I'm gonna take in my capers and just toss those in there. They're pretty well drained. And then I have 6 ounces of smoked salmon. This is a honey smoked salmon. You can use whatever kind of smoked salmon you prefer. This one I got at Costco. I wish I had a smoker. We're working on it. We've talked about it. We just haven't bit the bullet and spent the money because it's just yet another thing we're buying in addition to all the animals we have. Okay, so all you're gonna do is take your salmon and just kind of break it up as you put it in there. You don't want to smash it up totally. You want chunks of salmon in your dip, or at least I do. Okay, so I'm just breaking it up a little bit in my bowl. This, I am going to leave this out. It's a chunk of fat, which I don't want in here. If it was just regular salmon dish, I would leave it on there, but okay. So that's nice and broken up. I'm gonna rinse my hands and then we're gonna stir it up. All you're gonna do is just fold in the salmon and the capers. Don't be too aggressive with it. Just get everything well combined, and that's it. You don't wanna use your mixer on this unless you want a paste, and I don't want a paste. You wanna cover this and put it in the fridge for about a 1/2 hour for all those flavors to come together. You can make this ahead of time. If you do, take it out of the fridge for a 1/2 hour to an hour ahead of time. Otherwise, it'll get real solid and it'll be hard to spread on your crackers or your toasties or whatever you put it on. This is it. I've got it on some crackers. Like I said, you can put it on toasties, crostinis. You can make it however you want. Absolutely delicious. Yummy. Wouldn't change a thing. Thanks for joining me in the Ginger's Kitchen, and have a delicious day.
That's one boy.